You are listening to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This podcast may contain objectionable language.
Good morning and welcome to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This is our take on what's happening in the world. So how you doing, Stoney?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been a good week so far.
So anything new and exciting in your life?
Nope.
Well, you'll enjoy this. Yesterday, while putting that expanding foam on the new coop, I ended up getting a little in my beard, and that was fun to yank out last night. Figured you'd like that. So, let's see here. Let's get right into this. VA wait times are too long.
Duh.
American Legion they've done this study and all of that nice stuff, and they have found that when a veteran decides that, hey, I need to see a doctor, it takes too long to get in to see the doctor. I think both of us have experienced that. Hello?
Yeah. I was waiting for the punchline.
Oh, no. There's no punchline.
No, he's absolutely right. The study's absolutely right. But it's like telling me, hey, did you know that when there's no clouds, the sky is blue?
Exactly. Well, the thing was, though, is, yeah, it's a Captain Obvious kind of, statement from them.
Yeah.
However, they have offered some alternative ways of doing things to try to help the VA to improve the turnaround time from when a veteran, requests care to when they get it. So they're working on it. No promises, but at least it's officially, people are officially aware now that, And in speaking about that, I wanted to bring up the My Health eVet website for our veterans.
Yes.
It's a great website. I recommend all veterans register and get your information in there. And I'll tell you, it makes life a hell of a lot easier. You can, if you have to take medications or whatever, you can reorder your medications right there online. It only takes a couple minutes. The site is very easy to navigate, very intuitive, and I highly recommend it, and it's a great service provided by the VA. So there's our veteran news. In world news, I love this. Now, you and I have talked about North Korea flexing its muscles and rattling its sabers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just the other day, in conjunction with, we'll put this in quotes, military exercises in South Korea, the U.S. sent 2 B-2 bombers from Missouri to go drop munitions on an island off the coast of South Korea.
Great.
Just so we could, get a little practice time and, can we make the distance? Can we make the trip? And, our planes can get there and get back in one piece.
Excellent.
So I love that. And, let's see here. This is probably my favorite one. This is from our foreign news in California. This is awesome. The headline reads, California kite flying man tumbles from car, now in critical condition.
Okay, I got to hear this one.
Okay. What he was doing is he was basically in the trunk of a car.
Yeah.
As it was going down the road, and he was flying a kite and having the car provide the lift for the kite. Let's see. The 22-year-old slipped from the Nissan, fell to the road, smashed his head against the sidewalk as he attempted to fly his kite. So,
Well, good.
I found that very humorous, and hopefully whatever happened to him will leave a scar enough to prevent him from ever breeding. So,
No kidding. God.
and then my final one for today, because we're going to be doing Walking Dead today, since we didn't do it Monday. We'll do that one when you're done with yours, and probably after weather.
Okay.
In sports, now volleyball. You love volleyball, correct?
Yes, I do.
Probably your favorite sport.
Yes.
Okay. I enjoy volleyball, but I enjoy it for different reasons. You love the sport. I love the women in the tiny pants. So today we're going to have just, let's see here. Number 1, Pepperdine women's sand volleyball beats USC 4-1. So grats to the women of Pepperdine. And, there's a picture. Now their shorts are not as short as the Olympic volleyball shorts, but still short enough. I like women in shorts. It's just a thing.
Okay.
But let's see. USC. Let's see. What else is there about that? The Pepperdine women also made it to the semifinals.
Yeah, good.
So good for them. Congratulations. So there you go. That's sports. What do you have for me today?
Oh, a little this, a little that. I'm going to start off with some good news.
Okay.
Let's see. Port Authority police said that TSA agent Chris Ibes Dable, D-A-B-E-L, whatever, working in New York, found a pepper spray canister Tuesday at Terminal 2 security checkpoint at JFK.
Okay.
You can't take that crap on the plane. You know they're going to take it, leave it at home. Anyway, Agent Chris picked it up, thought it was a laser pointer.
Oh, no.
Pointed it at his fellow TSA agents and let her rip.
That's funny.
6 of them went to the Jamaica hospital for checkups.
Jamaica hospital? We have...
Well, that's the name of one of the hospitals in New York.
Oh. I was like, really? They had to go to Jamaica?
So there's some good news, you know, karma of biting TSA in the ass.
Good. Anything bad happens to TSA, I'm all in favor of.
Hey guys, what's this?
Horrible.
I'm sure the crowd loved it.
I would have peed myself laughing.
Yeah. Okay. Here's one for this is how it just demonstrates to me how out of touch our politicians are. This is not a political story, but
about individuals who happen to be in politics. Doing dumb shit.
All right. Representative Louis Gohmert from Texas.
Okay.
Got a $25 parking ticket near the Lincoln Memorial from Park Police.
Okay.
All right. Well, just after 11 p.m., he parked his SUV in a space reserved for National Park Service vehicles. He'd taken his stepsister and her husband to the memorial after dinner. So he took them out to dinner, and then he took them to see the sights. Well, he parks in the NPS parking space and gets a ticket.
Okay.
Guy loses his mind. Now, according to him, he took the ticket along with his congressional business card and a note and stuck it on the police vehicle parked nearby that said, "Oversight of Park Service is my job. I'm on the Natural Resources Committee, thus the congressional plate in the window. I was issued a ticket, and I'm a congressman."
You know, I'm thinking 11, what did you say, 11:30, 11 p.m.?
Yeah, after 11 p.m.
I don't see all the parking spaces being full at that point.
No.
So there was no reason for him to park there.
Right.
Yeah, you move down 5 spaces, you park in the non-reserve spot.
Well, and according to the report, he was taking his sister and her husband to see the sights. And then later on, he's
trying to claim that it was because
raising hell that I could park there. What did he say here? I had a meeting on the hill.
Oh, what a douchebag.
One officer wrote that Gomer was rude and irate, and another one said that he was ranting.
Because that looks good in front of family.
Yeah. Look at my power. I'm a congressman.
I mean, because I know every time I have one of my emotional outbursts, you know, you always think that that's just awesome.
Yeah.
What a nipplehead.
Yep. So the cop took the ticket back and apologized, and Gomer jumped in his car and said, "I don't have time for this, and I'm not paying," and he drove off. So there you go. Perk of being a congressman.
What an idiot.
Yeah. Let's move on.
$25. Pay the fucking ticket and move on.
Now, here's a story that supports our mutual viewpoint that some people need to be involuntarily sterilized.
Okay.
In Pereira, someplace in New Zealand, a woman goes shopping, leaves her baby, not kid, baby, in the car with a note that said, "My mom is shopping. Call her if I need anything," and it has mom's cell phone number on it.
Let me guess, it was 150 degrees in the shade or some bullshit like that?
It doesn't even say the degrees, but a family pulled in. They saw the baby. They said, "We waited for a little bit, thinking that she'd just be back in 2 seconds, and because she had to run in real quick." After waiting a while, they found another couple that said that they would wait because the people that were there were in a rush to go in and get something. So they took turns watching.
Well, that was nice of them.
Yeah, that was involuntary sterilization.
I mean, haven't we, as a society, learned you don't leave kids in cars, babies, because,
apparently
they die and stuff. And,
yeah.
I mean, granted, sometimes that's probably a good thing, but it's, people get upset by it. So.
Well, apparently in New Zealand they have a different view because the father of the family that first found the kid is quoted as saying that the child appeared to be well cared for. Okay.
Well, she did leave a note with the cell phone number, so if there was an issue, I guess, somebody could call. But the thing is what if nobody was there to see it?
I'm thinking that would be a convenient way for the local police to contact her and have her come out to her car. Yeah. Anyway, and then I'm not even going to get into this, but one of the related headlines immediately at the end of the story: baby left in hot car dies. Hello.
It happens. Happens every year.
Yeah. Stupid people. Yes.
That's like.
Speaking of involuntary sterilization, let's go in the other direction and talk about the Catholic Church.
What now?
Washington, D.C. Cardinal McCarrick, who, by the way, didn't get to vote for the new pope because he's too old.
Yes.
They cut off the cardinal ages at 82.
Yes.
Yes. He has come out and said that he expects the Catholic Church leaders to intensify their efforts on behalf of new immigration laws and gun control.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't really go into too much detail, but basically he's on a TV show. He said, I'm hoping that we get a bill. And he's talking about a path to legal status for immigrants, meaning that they're already here.
So just make them legal.
Right. He said, I'm hoping we get a bill so we can see how active they'll be, referring to the Catholic leadership. As far as the guns go, he, of course, refers to the shooting in Newtown. And he says, we obviously are against these heavy-duty automatic weapons because that's what was used, right?
This is my head exploding. It was not a rifle. No rifles were used in the shooting.
Right. Okay.
Duh.
Anyway, so there's his position on gun control, and he's hoping the Catholic Church leadership will jump in on the bandwagon when it hits legislation. Then he goes into the same-sex marriage issue. He said he considers divorce and children born out of wedlock a greater social problem than same-sex marriage. Well, okay.
Yeah, we got an okay in stereo on that one.
Yeah, I can see his point. He says same-sex marriage is not at this point prevalent in our society, and won't be because gays are a minority. But children born out of wedlock are a more serious problem. And referring to the Supreme Court considering the civil rights case for same-sex marriage, he says he doesn't have any problem with civil union for gay couples that concern the same rights as marriage, but under a different name, because he says, I certainly would prefer that to what I call marriage. Okay.
Well, it's okay. Civil union, I mean, as long as they get the same right. I mean, I'll say it again. I've had gay friends in the past. I got a couple gay friends now. I think everyone should be able to enjoy the sanctity of divorce. You know, it's, you know, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's the union of two people who love each other, regardless of what sex they are.
Well, the thing that I like about this story is he's playing games with, you know, the gun thing. He's obviously misinformed, and good Lord, we don't need the church of any religion telling us what's right and wrong as far as gun control.
Yes, correct.
But his position on gay marriage, he's playing games. He's, civil union is okay, even if it confers all the same rights, as long as it's not called marriage. Dude, really? The difference between a civil union and a marriage is who performs the service.
Yeah, pretty much.
So why don't you just say that you oppose it? Because you're representing the Catholic Church.
Which does the marriage side of it.
Right.
Well, he's trying to split hairs. I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those where I think what he's doing is, I think he's got the right attitude about it, where it's not a big deal. It's not going to hurt anything, by allowing gays to get married. But he has to, in the politics of the church, he would have to, look at the views of those, which I would guess I'm just guessing that it's a majority who would say, oh no, they can't be married. And so that's why he's splitting hairs like that. This is a case where, we all grumble when politicians dabble, in religion and try to present their views and whatnot. And I think this is a case where we have someone in the religious community dabbling in politics, and
it's nothing new.
No, it's nothing new, but I mean, we always grumble about politicians who are, like Mitt Romney and the Mormons and all of that, and everybody was all up in arms over that crap. And then now here's, someone from the church saying, discussing political views, and it's separation of church and state, and just
Exactly.
leave it at that. And, I don't know. But no, I personally don't have a problem with gays getting married. Let them get married, and then, let them enjoy all the benefits and stuff that I have in my past 2 marriages. So.
So how's that weather?
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I got to drink something here.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Today,
need a drink.
weather. We're going to go to Orlando, Florida today for weather. And let me click the link so I get and we're doing this for Mike and Lori. Mike is definitely a listener. I'm not sure if Lori does. I'm sure he has her listen from time to time. Why isn't my link working? There we go. And Orlando, Florida load page. Here we go. Right now it is 71 degrees. Nope, my mistake. It is 64 degrees. Feels like 78.
Ooh.
That's a jump. Humidity is 25%. The dew point is 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Visibility is 10 miles. That's pretty good clear skies. And appears to be the wind is from the south at 5 miles an hour. So, hi, Mike and Lori. Enjoy your good weather down there in Florida. So.
Sweet.
And that's all I have. Is that all you have?
That's all I got.
All right. It's time for The Walking Dead.
Oh, yay.
What did you think of Sunday's episode?
I enjoyed it. I'm not into TV dramas, so I was glad that there was something finally happening. There was action.
There was action.
And I'm one of those Walking Dead fans that agrees, hey, this is a zombie show. Where are the zombies?
Yes.
Wandering around in the prison yard behind the fence in the background of a scene doesn't count. But I enjoyed the show. Glad to see that Merle got his, and also glad to see that prior to getting his, he I won't say he fully extracted his head from his rear end, but he got it out far enough that he could see and breathe.
Yeah.
He tried to make things right. I just wish he had killed that damn governor.
No kidding. That was exciting.
It was good. I did worry a little bit for Daryl because of the ending, but it was something that I think that it needed to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Merle was one of those characters where he was on the list of who could die, and it would be okay. But Daryl, that was, you and I discussed it before and I agree with you that, it was important that Daryl be the one to find him and put an end to him as a walker.
Yeah.
But you're right. I was really concerned that Daryl was gonna end up getting nommed on himself.
Yeah.
Because Merle still had his friggin' bayonet stump thing going.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I was waiting for him to flail or something and, inadvertently either stab Daryl in the neck or, some shit. So, but that was the way for him to go out, and Daryl was the guy to do it. Yeah. Yeah. What'd you think of Glenn and Maggie, the whole getting married thing? They haven't gotten married, but they're
yeah. For the two of them in a normal life, I could see, okay, great. In this post-civilized world zombie environment, it's just kind of
it's more symbolic.
Yeah, it was just a symbol. It didn't really.
Yeah, they're trying to hold on to the old ways.
Yeah, I'm just, all I can think to myself is, oh, that's nice. Okay, where's the zombies?
Yeah, I was like, really? You have to get married? I mean, you can't just, under the moon or, whatever and just declare your love and call it good and you're officially a couple forever.
Right.
Or whatever, or until one of you dies.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, it was a little sappy, but apparently, Glenn's an emotional mess, so. But that was nice of Herschel to, give him his blessing and all of that. Because he saw it was important to Glenn.
Yeah, and I didn't have any doubt that the old guy, Herschel, I didn't doubt that he'd have any problem with it. He really likes Glenn, and he sees that he takes care of his daughter.
Now, our boy Rick. Now, I was glad to see that he was, he came around and was like, no, we can't give Michonne. It's not right. It's wrong. This is,
Yeah.
I mean, she's still new to the group, but they've seen her value.
Yes.
And, she can be a contributing member. And I think because Merle talked to her, they actually did talk. They talked a surprisingly, a way more than I was expecting.
Well, for the two of them.
Right.
Well, Merle didn't talk any more than he ever does, but he didn't talk shit.
Right. He gave real information saying, hey, this was the plan. but I know Rick was going to back out.
Right.
And so, and Michonne, at least she knows that, so she can go back, and when, she gets back with the group, she can go back and go, yeah, that, I understand what you were initially thinking, and thank you for backing out,
Yeah, I was a little disappointed when Rick first started talking about, well, we got to turn her over.
Well, so was I, because I was figuring, initially I'm thinking there's no way he's going to do it.
Well, it just wasn't right. I mean, it could have been anybody in the group, and I was really disappointed that he was even considering and never brought up a plan B where I will go up with her and the rest of you come in the back. Or he never mentioned any of that.
No, it was just we're going to turn her over, and because dude said that then it'll all be good. But
then he, he remembered, oh yeah, I have a son, so I must have balls, and
yeah.
So
good on him for coming around there at the end, but
yeah,
I'll tell you, that was a good episode.
It was.
I really enjoyed it.
They drug it out long enough.
Yeah.
But we had to wait 3 episodes for something to happen.
Yeah.
So.
Well, but at least this time it was only 3 episodes and not 6.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Gee, where's the girl in the barn? Where's the girl in the barn? Where's the girl? Where's the girl? Where's the girl? She's in the fucking barn. So at least there's only 3 episodes this time.
Yeah. Well, this weekend is
This is the season finale?
Yes. So how long are we going to have to wait to get our zombie fix?
I don't know. We'll have to come up with something new or whatever. I mean, I can do chicken updates, I guess.
Reruns of Gilligan's Island?
Oh, boy.
Anyway.
That about does it. I think we're good.
I have nothing else to say.
I have nothing else to say either. I have work I have to do, and that's it.
What's that noise in the background?
That's my peeping. That's my baby chicks. I mentioned them in Monday's quick video. How clear are they coming through?
Oh, just barely every once in a while I'll hear a peep peep.
Okay, yeah, they're behaving themselves, thank goodness. But I have just under 40 chicks now in the garden tub, trying to grow these little buggers so we can
plant them and grow chickens.
Plant them and grow chickens, exactly. So, but the Murray McMurray Hatchery, yeah, that'll be our plug for the day. They were the ones who provided us with these fine birds. So. All right, Stoney, I will talk to you soon, and everyone else, we will talk to you on Monday.
All righty. Keep your powder dry.
Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.